Hey up YouTube, Tootie back, pickups video, beer, heat, not good. I don't think I've got any more analogies for heat. If I do, I'll put a clip in of something. It's like a fucking pit of Hades, man. It's fucking hot. Hot as hell in here. Oh, we've done that one, haven't we? What was I going to say? Can't remember. It's not do heat anyway. I've even got the window open and it's made absolutely no fucking difference whatsoever. I hope everybody is well. Many thanks to the couple of subs. Trickling in, but it's all good. It's all good. Hope everybody has been very well. There was a thunderstorm last night, a lot of lightning. It's very, very frightening. Not much thunder though. Bit of rain, and it's blitzing, blazing again. Made absolutely sod all difference. I keep leaking. So this is just going to be, quote unquote, a quick video. I mentioned the last one, oh, the boot will be on tomorrow. It wasn't, it was rained off because it absolutely fucking hammered it down. Tomorrow is forecast nice, but hey, anything can happen in the next 24 hours, as they say. So I thought, I've got these bits here. There's some awesome gifts, prize win, some gifts, an absolute stonking box of gifts, and a purchase from a fellow tuber, and then some just pickups in the wild, and one very, very special game that is not complete. It's really annoying me, but I'll come to that when I get to it, basically. So, what's been happening? What's been in the news? What's been going on? A few responses to my, and it wasn't a community question. I know Daz Cojones Laura picked it up and ran with it. That's the word I was looking for. Just about why people watch stuff if you don't like it. I know Woodland sort of mentioned, but how do you know you don't like it if you don't watch it? Well, I wasn't really getting at that point, because obviously, like I said before, I wouldn't sort of go on YouTube and think, yeah, I'm going to watch someone's review of EastEnders last night. It's not going to happen, is it really? Let's be honest. It was more just in terms of the people that you watch, or you don't watch, that you continually watch but don't like, if that makes sense, or even the style of video that you continually watch that you don't like. I don't watch like gameplay videos because I don't like them. Not because the people are bad or anything like that. Just not my bag. I just don't, you know, I don't choose to tune in, and I wouldn't thumb it down. But hey, what do I know? I know fuck all. Next, I know fucking 10% of now. But say it's just a question. Well, it wasn't just a question. It was just a thought. And Carlos Deloro obviously, you know, spun it out. I made a very good video. I think I made some very, very valid points. No doubt about it. I'm going to make one now, because I've been, you know, off the back of that and people's, you know, sort of thoughts and views and all that kind of business. It's not a community question. It's just something for you to think about. What used to happen at the end? Jeremy Kyle, not Jeremy Kyle. What's his name? Ah, the American guy before Jeremy Kyle. Fucking hell, I can't remember. But he used to do like Thought of the Week or something, didn't it? When Jerry Springer, that's it. When he was at his height, I watched a few of his, and it used to, at the end, he used to have an insert. Thought of the Week, you know, something for you to chew over and mull and, you know, think about. Why, you know, and this probably pertains more to people that make YouTube videos, or perhaps are involved, loosely, in the very loosest term, involved in the community, or, you know, within YouTube retro community. Why? Why are you here? Why do you do it? What's your purpose? What do you do it for? What do you get out of it? Do you get anything out of it? Do you even enjoy it? Do you feel obliged to do it? Do you feel a necessity? Do you feel a pressure to do it? Some people do. Some people feel a pressure to make a video. And some people, you see, make videos and you just think, you don't even want to be it. You're not enjoying yourself. Clearly you're not happy, so why are you doing it? Why are you still knocking about? Why don't you just find something else to do? perhaps that's just me, that's just my thoughts, but you know, it is. I think it's a valid question. Why? Why do you watch YouTube? Why are you involved in the community or not involved in it? Why do you choose not to be involved in the community? Let's put it that way. Perhaps that's a valid question. I don't know. Ask yourself the question why. But yeah, there's a lot of haters and people that don't like certain videos and all that kind of jazz, and that's just life. Fucking hell, not everyone can get along. It'd be boring if we did. But equally, I think sometimes it's just easier just to smile and wave and move along. Nothing to see. You don't have to hang about and, I don't know, act the fucking goat. Right. I did have something else I was going to mention as well. Because my brain's been, I'm pretty sure most people this week have absolutely fucking baked alive. Frazzled, been fucking frazzled. Anyway, let's get on with some stuff. So, this is a huge apology from me. This has come all the way from Australia, from Wood, from Beat 'em Ups. So, there is a note, and to be honest, he thinks it's his fault. I'm pretty sure it's me being a dick, to be honest. This is a year in the making, so we had a competition. I think again, it might have been a year ago, I don't know. Fucking hell. Might have been a year ago. Any one of them, what they call them, Oompa Loompas or whatever, that fan you in India. Yeah, he did a video, and I never got the prize. I don't know what happened to it. He tried again and never got it, blah, blah. I had a bit of a blowout and, sort of thing. And anyway, it's sorted now, it's here. There is a note from the Woodster. Hey buddy, sorry this is sorry this took me a year too long. I've added some extra stuff, consider it interest. Haha. I appreciate you sticking by my channel despite how crappy I've been. So yeah, Wood has had a quite hectic, I think, sort of 9-12 months. He's been jetting off all over the shop, so I think I even said that when I sort of said to him, have you sent anything? I just assumed it forgot, to be honest. But anyway, thanks for all your support, mate. Thank you, and I mean it, Wood. So there we go. But yeah, it's fucking hell. So it has been a while. Crocodile. G'day, mate. There's no fucking crocodiles in here. So Wood. I don't even know if this is what I won. It's probably what I don't think it was. It was something else. It was something like a boomerang, and I don't know something. Anyway, this is gonna cause some fucking controversy. All the fucking haters gonna hate. Fucking comes back down to what I just said earlier, but yeah. And when he sent me this, I sort of I just acknowledged got the parcel. And the item in it, I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna get some fucking thumbs down for this." He was like, "Why?" I said, because believe it or not, there's some fucking small-minded arseholes that just don't like this kind of paraphernalia, and he couldn't believe it. So Wood, trust me when I say this, and I'll hopefully some of the UK guys will back me up in the comments if you do come over and watch this. But Wood has sent me a signed Toad plushie. So all the plushie bashers, fucking get clicking, and it's got TGQ. Who's TGQ? Don't know who's TGQ. Chris. So there's Chris. There's Wood. We love Tootie. I don't know what TGQ stands for. I thought it's called Beat 'em Ups, isn't it? I don't know. That's Chris. That's We Love Tootie. That's Wood. There was nothing on the top. So TGQ. I don't know. I forgot to ask him that, but yeah. Toad! Who don't like Toad? But, I mean, I just sort of said to him, look, I even said, don't bother, like, if it's cool, mate, I'm being a twat, just knock it on the head. But he was insistent. Fair play to him. He sent me a couple of Atari games. This one I think I do have. I didn't know which ones they were. I'm pretty sure I've got this one. Star Master International Edition. Pretty sure I've got Star Master. This other one I definitely don't have though. Fucking hell, sweat's stinging my eyes now. It is Walt Disney's Sorcerer's Apprentice with joystick control. And that's a pretty damn good cover. You've got to admit, even for back in the day. No end label, but I can live with that, you know, it's not a problem. Obviously I have a stick at the back there. But yeah. So if you don't know wooden beat 'em ups, choose channel. He is a nice guy. He obviously gets, like we all do, we all get a bit sidetracked and life takes over. Fucking hell. But it's come good. This is my biggest fan. I'm here all week. I'm going to get no more beers in a minute, because that's not even fucking touch the sides. Right. More, this is a kind of IOU. So I promised this guy golden tooty IOU. If there's that you see, give me a shout and I'll sort you out. So this is from Adam, 16-bit Brit. So he was having a bit of a, well, he's moved house. So I think what happened is, like we all do, we stash stuff away, and then when you move house, well I've only ever moved house twice. But yeah, you just tend to sort of like just get everything into a box and just to get it out, you know, empty the garage or the shed or the loft or whatever. So I think he's moved house, it had been moved a while, and his wife, or I can't remember the story now, it's something to do with the garage. Maybe he was wanted to convert it back to a games room, something like that, and he had to get rid of all the shit, essentially. So it's his own doing, it's his own fault, it's his own worst enemy. And he was just going through stuff, sort of saying, clearly I didn't need this because it's buried in a box somewhere. Any of you guys interested? And I was like, well, yeah, I wouldn't mind that, that's useful. And ended up getting like a little pile. I think he's chucked an extra one in actually. Yes, he has. So it's a bit of a, it's a little mixture. So first up we have a component PlayStation lead, which is always useful. I do have one of these, but they are always very useful. Then we have a Dreamcast extension lead, which, you know, I think after the N64, I don't think many companies started doing extension leads after that. You don't see many about. But I mainly had that for the X Arcade, you know, in case you want to sort of move away from the, back away from the screen. And then lastly, an S-Video lead for the PlayStation. That's, you know, nothing spectacular, but always useful. You can never have enough leads. Then we have some games. So I'll show you the Brucey first, because it's, and I'm pretty sure Adam would agree, it's, you know, compared to the other bits, it's not quite as good, if that makes sense, but it's a great game. Sonic Gems Collection. I do have this. It is in fantastic condition though, I must admit. Other than the disc is absolutely mullered, but everything else is in great condition. Yeah, for a Brucey, can't argue. I'll double check maybe my manual's a bit chewed, or, you know, I've got some edge wear on the case, but I mean, everything else is great. So there's that. Then we have three games. Sweating my eyes. I think this was the first one when he showed this. He showed a picture, because he was just going through saying, "Oh, I found this, I found this, I found this, I found this," kind of thing. I think this only got a Japanese release. I'm pretty sure of it. Did it get a US? Definitely didn't come out in the UK. Definitely didn't come out in the PAL region, I'm sure of that much. But this was an arcade port. Early 90s. I'm going to say that. It probably says in kanji, I can't fucking read it. Oh, God, But yeah, I played this in the arcades with my mate John, and it was one of these showcase titles, if you like. Huge sprites, big as a house. No, but they filled the screen, and I said to Adam, I said, yeah, because that's the one where they all had cheesy, like 60s, they all like 60s porn stars. For some reason, all the characters had moustaches. Show the game anyway. It's Final Blow. So, there we go. You can see there's a screenshot there. You guys probably know this one, but they all had these punches like. That's a kind of punch sound. Really weird. Yeah, Fernando Gomez. They all had moustaches. I swear to God, they all had moustaches. But in fantastic condition. All there. A bit of edge wear to the cart, but nothing, you know. Yeah, I was surprised that never got. I'm pretty sure that never got power release, you know. 1990, just say there, look. I went far off. I was looking at the back, not the front. So, that was awesome. Then, I think he showed this one, and the next one I didn't see. I just sort of said to him, look, any of the Japanese stuff that you don't want, you know, I'll lob it in and we'll square up like. This is a Neo Geo title. Played this in the arcades again. Just got a date. I'm pretty sure it's in and around the same time frame. Yeah, 1991. Yeah, in the arcades. SNK 1991, reprogrammed by Takara in 1993. So when it come out on the Mega Drive in 1993, but in the arcades 1991. There was a sequel to this in the arcades, entitled number 2, and it is King of the Monsters. This was a great arcade game. Just the ability to smash up sort of Neo Tokyo or the other cities, absolutely superb. Again, I'm not sure if this got. I mean, this is in absolutely fantastic condition, by the way. Manual, everything is really awesome. Again, I'm not sure if this got a power release, King of the Monsters. I think it would have done. I'd like to think it did. But, I don't know. Again, I mean, that's not really too difficult to play in Japanese, is it? Let's be honest, there's not a great deal to it. And this was a bit of a surprise one. I don't think Adam had set the picture of this. I've got a sort of a fault iron manual on this one. Now, this looks to be, I think it's the same as a Super Nintendo or the NES one. I don't think it's Didn't Get Dinosaur Peak. God, I scratched running off my face. It's the Flintstones. Is it Rescue of Dino and Hoppy? Maybe, I don't know. Someone will tell me. I know you can check. Well, no, that's the SNES ones, isn't it? There's a code. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm getting fried brains here. But yeah, I'll have to do some research, which is Google basically. Let's be honest. Look in Google, you donkey. But Adam, 16-bit Brit, please go and check him out. Awesome tuber. I mean, he puts so much effort into his videos. Not like fucking me. I just fucking useless article I own. He's a real consummate professional. I'm just fucking playing at it. But some awesome titles there. Can't be bad, can it? Can't be bad. So yeah, Adam, like I say, mate, you got a 2E gold gilded IOU. Within reason, obviously. I'm not gonna, give him my firstborn or anything like that. But yeah. I am indebted unto you. Right. Not a great deal left, actually. Fucking phone. Right. Right's a lot of rights. Ian, right. These are purchases from FLA Tuber. Now, this guy I met the first time I went to Manchester, Play Expo, and at that time, he he had an awesome t-shirt, which I think I've subsequently got a similar style of one via Dad's Coders Lorry, which is a PC Engine one, and his name is Luke. He has a YouTube channel called Shawrz, SHAURZZ. So for a while I always thought his name was Sean. You right, Sean? No, it's Luke. Looking pissed up. What? Right, Sean? No, it's Luke. But he's got a channel. He does do videos, but they're very sporadic. He did a very good games room video where it shows you the sort of transformation when he moved from his smaller room into a bigger room, and he was into his woodwork and all that kind of stuff. Really, interesting if that's your bag, and if you're looking for ideas and how to maximise space. I'm pretty sure he had one of them weird rooms where the stairs, because of where the stairs filtered down, he had like a weird shelf thing in the middle of the room, and he built stuff upon it and all that kind of excellent stuff. If you need any tips, I'm sure Luke will be there to give you some advice. He did it. So anyway, I digress. Luke did a video. Said, I'm having a splurge. I'm having a cull. Getting rid of all this. And there's some I mean, I just wish I had some more money. I really do, because there was tons of stuff that I wanted. A few items stuck out. Luke really looked after me, I must admit. I'm absolutely fucking gobsmacked. I know a couple of the guys, Adam, I know Adam's managed to grab some, and Minx, Craig, Minx36. I'll put a link to Luke's channel, Shawrz, down below. I did mention, obviously if I did that, there may be a bit of he may get inundated, so, but I don't know if he had a lot of nice games, like he had like Pulseman on the Mega Drive, which is a very hard to find game, and he ain't daft. He knows it's worth some money, so a few items he was sort of saying, actually I'm going to put them on eBay because he wants to maximise his money, and fucking hell, mate, I can't blame you. I did get a little bit confused at the start, because when he did the video, I don't know, maybe I misinterpreted it. I thought he said if you're interested in something, let me know and I'll put it on eBay and you can bid on it, which I just thought was like, really? That probably me being a twat. That wasn't the case. So then I went back and watched the video again, because I only watched the first sort of few minutes into it, and I'm glad I did, because this is what I got, and he really looked after me. He really did, honestly. So a couple of systems covered here. Fucking hell. Now these two games I've been wanting to get for a while. They're not mega expensive, but they're expensive enough to be prohibitive in terms of just buying individually. And like I say, all this was a great price from Luke. So first up is Gallagher 88. It's all in there. It's all in there because the manual's on the front. But the only thing this is missing is just missing the bit of styrofoam. But really, what do you do? Fucking hell. Now this one, a few times at a couple of the events, I looked at it and they always had the turbo version, which obviously because it's in English, I don't want to charge you more. I remember this being in the youth club at school. They had two machines. One had this game. And remember I spoke about another game, which I always get confused. I think it's this one. What's a variant of this one? Which is this like Demon World. Because I remember it always reminded me, always reminiscent of Monkey Magic on the Cloud. I don't know if it was. I could be talking complete bollocks, and there's probably another version of it, and it's probably on that Xbox down there, which I'm still waiting to get. Fucking tangent. Whoop. I still want to get the Xbox adapter, the X-Arcade adapter to the Xbox. So if anyone's got one of them spare, I know I can get them online, and to be honest, they're not fucking cheap for what they are. I think it's daft. But if anyone's got a spare they don't use, and there's like a 5-in-1 that does it. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that game would be on that box. I'll find it. I could fucking Google it if I wanted to. It's no fun in that, is there? Anyway. So that was one of the games. This was one of the other ones. They also had track and field and all that sort of stuff in the pool table. Wasn't the biggest room, but Pac-Man was there. Fucking Pac-Land was there. I've just fucking said it. And there was a lad there who was really good at it. And I always sort of thought, that looks a cracking game. I think it come out on the Amiga. I think this had quite a lot of releases, but I'm pretty sure that, well, again, I'm not pretty sure, I don't know, I'm not sure about anything other than my own name, barely, that the engine is a pretty good conversion. I did put it on as, I was going to put it on as a bit of a, what do you call it, a track mode, but there's no music. But yeah, Pac-Land, a great little sort of side-scrolling platform game that, you know, a lot of people didn't think it'd work, and I thought it was a pretty good game. Fucking hell. Hopping over to the Mega Drive. Again, like I say, Luke had fucking stuff for every system. But this one stuck out because it's been one that I've been trying to sort of angle for the right price, and you know, it never really budges. It's pretty solid in terms of its value, and again, he looked after me fucking big time. I'm going to butcher the name here. I think it's Solzil. So it's an RPG. I'm sure it's Solzil. I'm sure there's an E in it though somewhere. Or is it Solil? Yeah, maybe that's not. Maybe that's an E. I think that's an E. It's not a Z or a Z. Solil. I don't know. Whatever it's fucking called anyway. It suffers from the blue box annoyance where the label starts to just curl up. Blue box games. What are you going to do? But yeah, well happy to get that. Like I say, it's Zelda-esque. I'll show you. Very Zelda-esque in terms of, you know, the format of it. I'm not sure if this was released to sort of combat what we were looking at, 1994. It could have been, yeah, it could have been around that time, not long after Link to the Past was released. But yeah, really happy to get that. 2 more left from Luke. I'll do this one because this has eluded me for a long time. This is not a very easy game to find, and it, again, a bit like Solil, holds its value very well. This is on the PC Engine. This one does appear to be sealed, and I'm pretty sure it's a proper seal because it's got like a tear strip on it. I'm surprised. I don't know if you ever played. Do you have another? Is this a duplicate, Luke? Is that why it was never opened? Bizarrely on, was it PC Engine Bible or whatever you call it? I can't remember the link to the site. PC Engine Bible.co.com or something. Where it kind of lists all the PC Engine titles and like rates them, like try it, buy it, avoid it, stuff like that. This was like a try it. Arcade conversion. Pretty sure that the engine is the only sort of home conversion that exists. I don't think it was released on anything else. Again, I could be talking complete bollocks. That is a very real possibility. Well happy to get it. It's not going to stay fucking sealed. I'll tell you that much now. It'll be in the background for tomorrow, if the boot was on. I'm pretty sure it will be. Enough of suspense. It is Legend of Hero Tomna. So them that know. And this is a pretty decent, it was in the arcades, side-scrolling platform. By Irem, who did some really good games, man. I remember one of the Champion 2D Robert probably knows one, Undercover Cops. I remember playing that in the arcades. That was by Irem. That was a great game. I don't think that even got a home conversion, you know. Maybe Irem was a very so again, Ikari Warriors by Irem as well. They were very elusive with their conversions. I reckon they were quite picky actually with where stuff got released and who converted it and stuff like that. Bizarre, I've never seen that either. I forgot to say. 4 meg card. 4 meg card. Yeah, Legend Hero Tomno. Absolutely fucking made up to grab that. When I saw that he had that, I was like, oh, I don't want that. Because the way he did it obviously like chunks, like, you know, this is the Mega Drive, this is the PAL Dreamcast, this is the Dreamcast. He had everything. Everything you could. So there's some sections I just skip through because I'm not interested in Dreamcast really. But he had some Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. I'm sure he had PAL stuff as well. He did, because he had some American carts, which I think was a one or two that I was after. The trouble is, I had a list. It was like that long, and I was just kind of like, these are all the ones I want. And then I had to sort of be very, you know, choosy, because I say I could have spent a small fortune with the lad. I really could have. But he had this one, and again, as all of these have been, absolutely top price. I need to swap the back over. There's not a problem. I've got you know, a box of Super Famicom carts. It's just stuff from the two-tone thing. This game, I remember watching a video. Who was it? Who did a video on this? Oh shit. Was it Jimmy Happer? Shit, someone did a video on it. And then Raz bagged it. And Raz bagged it from a sort of bundle deal. I was like, you bastard. Not like, you know, horrible, you know, but like, fucking hell, you bastard. That's one I've always kept an eye on. Again, it's the only, right. In terms of movie tie-ins, right, so you know that it's that much. This must be one of the not underperformers, I don't know what word I'm looking for now, but they've done shit job of it. There's a word for it. Everyone's screaming at me now saying it's just you. But anyway, they've tried to convert this movie to a video game. They've fucking ruined it. They've butchered it. There's never been a fucking decent attempt at it. And it must be probably the best, or one of the best 80s movies. And there's tons of material to work with, and they've always fucking made a like hash of it. They've never done it justice, that's the word I was looking for. Except this one. This is based on the second movie. And it's a side-scrolling platformer type affair. It's very Japanese, SD, cutesy, and it is super Back to the Future 2. So yeah, it's got the two-tone on the go. I can, like I say, I've got backs that I can swap out. But well happy to get that. Honestly, Luke, you've fucking done me a Bobby Dazzler there, as Woodland would say. Excuse me. Yes, it's Toshiba, EMI, Invictus. If you're looking for a decent Back to the Future game, this is probably bar none the best Back to the Future. Obviously don't play this, the Master System version, because it's a fucking pile of shit. Again, tell me, you name a good Back to the Future game. Any of them across all the movies. There ain't one. There's not one. There's not a single one. I'll tell you that much. Right, I need to get to the drink. I'll be back. Right, refueled and ready to rock and roll again, guys. So, last little bundle. All cube. Bit of cube. So, I don't know what figure I'm at now in terms of games. Defo less than 100. I think it might be 80 something. I don't know, 80 something. Anyway, bit of filler. Actually, I'll show you this first. I bought this just for the case. It's £1. £1 from a charity shop. And I should probably know a few of the cases that I've got from CEX. I'll come on to that in a minute. You know, not being in the best condition. I kind of know that. So I'm always on the hunt just to get. But this is actually quite a good game, to be honest. Sonic Mega Collection. It's got everything in it. It's got all the whatever. But anyway, I bought it for the case because I need a case. I need a few cases essentially. And then I bought these from a local shop, £1.50 each, all needed, all complete. In case you need a bit of a clean, I could probably sort them out. Again, nothing special, all sports titles, Madden 04, NBA Live 2005, and NHL 2003. So again, like I say, not special, but you know, if you're collecting full set, you need them. Man Wheel 2 on the Cube, and of course it is an absolutely spank edition. Everything is in there, fucking awesome. I managed to get Pitfall, The Lost Expedition. Again, this was the only one. Pac-Man Wheel 2 was the only copy on CX online. Pitfall, Lost Expedition, the only one online. Again, in fantastic condition. It did have, which really pissed me off, a dirty great fucking stick over the barcode, which I've tried to get off, and as you can see, yes, I nicked it. But I prefer to have it like that than have some, I don't know what it was some fucking twat in some store somewhere up north, I don't know where it was, decided to stick his twatty sticker over the barcode. But it's complete, it is in otherwise fantastic condition. And that brings me on to the finale. This is a game that, I mean, I didn't even look on eBay for it. I have not even been checking on eBay for it. But I did after I received it, because I was after a certain piece of this game. And oh my god, I knew it was expensive. I paid 75 quid for this. So those that know the CX price of certain things, you already know what this game is. So I bought all three games at the same time. So, and this one was the last one to come through. So the first one that came through was Pac-Man, and I've got this weird thing that I do with CX. When I open the envelope, I just put my hand, I don't look it, I put my hand in, and I can generally, and those people, again, those that know will know, you can usually tell how the quality of a game just by the outside of the case. It's got like the ridges, and I pulled this off, and the weight, I thought, oh yeah, and it's like Pac-Man. Good, it's complete. Then we had Pitfall with the same, oh, fucking hell, Pitfall. And then this one come out, and I was like, that feels too light. I was like, fucking bastard. But I thought, actually, the case feels okay. And yeah, my worst suspicions were confirmed. It is missing the manual. I'm absolutely fucking gutted. Really am. That is the crapshoot that is CX. And it is Fire Emblem. Path of Radiance. Not much fucking radiance from me. Technically there are other Cube games that I haven't got manuals for. It's in the collection. The disc is okay, it's not minto. There's a few scuffs here, there. It's in played with condition. I can't really argue about that. Anyway, it's been a bit of a pick-uppy, waffly, I don't know, questiony, thoughty video, but you know, I mean, a great title to get in the collection. Like I say, everything else is great on it. Will I find the manual at some point? Probably not. I may have to bite the bullet and perhaps buy one. I did look at an American manual, and there is a difference, I think. Yeah, I'll just show on Pac-Man, because the American ones look, or the US ones look pretty much identical, but what they don't have is the doll number, which I think signifies the language, I think, on the disc. That's all blank, because I looked at the Fire Emblem one. It looks, from the front, pretty much the same. About 20 odd quid. I may just buy it, because I don't think, in the grand scheme of things, it's going to make much difference. And if you didn't know, you wouldn't know if you looked at it, because the manual looks exactly the same. But yeah, it's sod's law. You know, I knew that was going to happen. I sort of said to a couple of people, I've got an absolute fucking platinum, fucking, awesome diamond encrusted game coming. I said, pound to penny, it will be either beaten to shit or there'll be something wrong with it. And I knew it. I knew that would happen. But yeah, bit long, bit hot. Hopefully the boot was on. Luke, awesome. Go and check him out. Adam, 16-bit Brit. Don't know Adam, you don't know diddly squat. Go and check them out. Adam does some absolutely brilliant videos. So yeah, that's me done. Take it easy, YouTube, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.